Hey guys, and welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. If you like what you're seeing, you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. And if thank you for your likes, subscribes and shares so far. The support has been absolutely wonderful and amazing. So I am doing a weekly reading for the week beginning the 12th of August. For the week beginning the 12th of August. I'm getting excited because my birthday, my solar return's coming up soon. Yes. And it's a milestone number for me. So yeah. It's going to be a good one. It has been a good one. I actually am enjoying my birthday month, actually. So here we go. I'm doing a weekly reading anyway. So this is a love and money reading for the week beginning the 12th of August 2019. So on Monday you have the 8 of Cups. So leaving behind an emotional situation. Enough about me. Leaving behind an emotional situation or some form of disappointment. And then you have Tuesday with Temperance. So you get to find some balance and some harmony. So you get to find some balance and some harmony on Tuesday with the Temperance card. On Tuesday, and then on Wednesday you have the Hermit. So you could be dealing, actually Tuesday you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Your harmony and peace and harmony could have something to do with Sagittarius. Could be something to do with a fire sign, or it could just be with peace and harmony within you. Wednesday you have the Hermit, which could be a Virgo, or it could be just you going within and finding some answers for yourself, your inner wisdom, listening to your own divine guidance. And then on Thursday you have the Knight of Wands. Much better. On Thursday you have the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is about taking action, being excited and enthusiastic about taking some action regarding something. And then on Friday you have the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups is about having, it could be a reconciliation, could be a reunion, could be a reunion with someone from your childhood, it could be a reunion with someone from a past life, if you believe in that, and or it could just be some form of innate happiness, you know, that kind of innocent happiness that you have when you were a child. And I know that when I had that innate happiness when I was a child, I'd love to have that happiness as an adult. Let me tell you, I would love to have it. Okay, so while I'm shuffling, I'll quickly go back and do Monday. So Monday is the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles and the Empress. So with the 8 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles and the Empress, it's very much about, and the King of Cups. Someone's leaving an emotional situation behind. Someone was worried and anxious about some form of work it would take to be, I think this is about how much work it would take to be in a relationship. I think that maybe as there's the 8 of Cups on Monday, it could be somebody who's just walked out of a relationship. It could be someone who's walked out of a relationship and is not really relishing the fact of going into another one, or is just feeling anxious and worried about all the work it takes to get to know someone. Because we have the Empress here, and the Empress is all seeing, all knowing, all about love, and she's very nurturing. So it's, you know, somebody is working hard that probably was worried about working hard and nurturing this deep level of emotion. That's what I get on Monday. So someone, you know, it's perfectly normal to feel that way, isn't it, really? I mean, if you've just come out of a relationship and then you've got the prospect of another relationship right there, you do sometimes question, and I know this has happened to me, you do question, you know, oh my gosh, like, can I put all of that effort and energy into something new? And I know for a fact that I have often said no, and that I'm going to preserve myself and not do that. So, you know, if you do decide to make that decision, then well done you, you know, well done you, because it takes a very strong and very brave person to do that, especially if you've been hurt. You know, especially if you're the one who's been hurt in the relationship. Okay, so then Tuesday we have Temperance, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, maybe somebody doesn't choose that. So while we have the I feel like I just need to have some cards to shuffle. While we have the somebody anxious and concerned about having some form of investing and working really hard into a nurturing, deep emotional relationship. And we do the Justice card, but I can't say that for every card that pops out. We're not doing any more. And so then on Tuesday, there's Temperance, there's balance. It could be to do with Sagittarius as well. On Monday, it could be to do with a Scorpio, a Pisces, or a Cancer. But a Scorpio, especially with this Knight of Cups, with the Empress, it could be a Taurus or a Libra. And yeah, and then on Tuesday you have Temperance, the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Emperor. And so we have the Emperor and the Empress actually side by side in the same spot. So this is definitely about, so somebody could be leaving an emotional situation behind on Tuesday, on Monday. On Tuesday, they find some balance because they've decided that they are leaving that emotional situation behind, or leaving a level of disappointment behind. Someone could be leaving disappointment behind. It might not be a relationship. Someone could be leaving disappointment. Maybe someone's felt disappointed in the past and they're not carrying that with them anymore, you know. The Page of Swords is some sort of form of perception, observation, and a message of truth and honesty. And next to the Nine of Swords, it is very much about being worried about what you've seen. So maybe there's something that you've seen that you're not particularly happy about. Maybe there's some red flags about a situation that you are not exactly excited about. And then we have the Two of Cups. So there is, you're not excited about this equal balance relationship because you've seen something. You might want to say something about it because something just isn't right. And you have the Emperor. The Emperor is the counterpart to the Empress. The Empress's husband. And he is all-seeing, all-knowing, entrepreneur, very well-to-do, very materially abundant and wise and healthy, and all of those things, in charge of people, makes informed decisions and influential decisions. And yeah, so the Emperor here looks like, with the Nine of Pentacles over him, looks like that there is an opportunity for him to enter into a relationship, but he's feeling quite happy single at the moment. Quite happy single. Okay, so then we have on Wednesday, the Hermit, the Hanged Man, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. So on Wednesday, somebody goes within and has a bit of, to find some inner wisdom, to find some wisdom within themselves and to look at things from a different perspective. Even though they are battle weary, they decide to continue, and it could be they decide to persevere, and it could be persevering with this Queen of Wands, this air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, with this Queen of Wands, to have a brand new physical beginning. So maybe in the beginning, if this is about a relationship, which I think it very much is, because I don't really see much money coming into this, although we do have the Eight of Pentacles, but it may start off as a physical beginning. It may not be a deep and meaningful, all-involved relationship at the beginning. It may just start off quite casually. Well, not casually, but not so deep in terms of emotion. Although emotions are there, and although you are both counterparts, if with the Emperor and the Empress, could be dealing with a Taurus or Aries here with the Emperor as well. Although there is that energy there, it's not, I don't think that's been adhered to. I don't think someone gets into a committed relationship, you know. I just feel like two people just kind of come together in a balanced way, though, seeing eye to eye. Both people feel the same way, but it's just how they come together. Okay, so then on Thursday you have the Knight of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So on the, you got two knights. Knight of Wands, who's enthusiastic and excited, but is contemplative whether to take this gift from the universe, which is perfectly natural. This is what I was saying at the beginning of the reading. And the Five of Cups as well, which is crying over spilt milk, still feeling a bit wounded from a previous relationship or from previous disappointments. It may not be a relationship, but it may have been a relationship that was a while ago, but from previous disappointments. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Because look at this row here. My goodness, look at this row. The penultimate row in every single day, for every single day, is a court card. We have the Emperor, we have the Empress, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. Look at that. That's interesting. I'll read it crossways in a minute as well, because I feel like I should do for this one. This feels like a very special week indeed, and for considering last week was quite difficult in terms of energies, this week seems much freer and much more pleasant in terms of last week. It was very much, oh gosh, it felt a bit like a headache, you know, but it was getting better towards the end of the week anyway, so we can't complain. So yeah, crying over spilt milk, still feeling a bit sorry for themselves, but then the Queen of, it could be this earth sign, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that feels that way and is feeling, you know, not themselves. However, they do come to the point where they make an offer of love, an emotional offer, you know, and they're excited to do so, which is a good thing, which is a really good thing. So then on Friday, there is the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, there's a Justice card again, the Six of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So where we have some form of reunion, some form of where we have, I feel like I should have taken the Justice cards, I wasn't thinking. Where we have some form of reunion, and then we have the Seven of Wands, which is about being brave, and yeah, we got cups all over this. Being brave and defending yourself, being brave and defending yourself, yeah, definitely, or your assets, or your heart, or something to do with how you feel, how you function. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is the wheel turning in your favor. This is an opportunity definitely to be grabbed with both hands. I think whoever it is, whatever sign you are, whoever this resonates with, you know that this is an opportunity. This is something that is fated, that is destiny, and that is, you know, luck from the universe. I think that you kind of know this. You could be an air sign, could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, and you could, I think, like, or it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that you're going towards. And I feel that you are definitely, yeah, because you have victory. So it could be Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini that you're going towards, and you have victory and recognition with the Six of Wands. So let's go through now and do top and bottom. So top and bottoms is the I'm silly, just don't mind me, is the Eight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So slowly moving away from this disappointment, slowly moving away and moving into another type of attitude, another way of thinking. So then we have the Temperance and the Magician. So with the balance and the harmony, you now have the skills to, along with the material skills, you now have the emotional skills to move forward. You know, you are just emotionally skilled to move forward in this situation. Then you have the Hermit and the King of Cups. So with the Hermit and the King of Cups, with the Magician, could be dealing with Gemini as well. With the Hermit and the King of Cups, it's very much about going within, finding your inner wisdom, and tapping into the deep emotions, the emotions that run very deep, you know, within you, and being able to deal with that situation, you know, the level of emotion that is involved in a relationship, you know. Although it starts with a physical beginning, as I said before, the emotions are there, but they're just not on the surface, and it's very much so. That's very much the case with the King of Cups. The emotions are there, but they're just not on the surface. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands. Sorry, the Page of Cups. And Page of Cups is sitting on the Knight of Cups. So with this message, this offer of love, comes a message of love as well, and a message of abundance and wonderfulness, you know, just an offer, maybe an apology for some of you, but I feel like this is to do with love. I feel like there's an offer of love and a message of love, and someone is excited and enthusiastic about doing it with the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Six of Cups and the Star. So with the Six of Cups and the Star, that is definitely alignment with something in your past. It could be a past life, it could be a past relationship, but you are in alignment with this innate happiness that you have as a child, this childhood innocent happiness. You're in tune with that, most definitely. Okay, so let's do some oracle card readings. Let's do some oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle decks have to say. And it says the cloak and loving all that is. I'm not going to do too many. So with the King of Cups, let me just do before I do this, let me just do. So with the Emperor and the Empress, we have counterparts here, and then we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So it could be two air signs coming together. It could be two earth signs coming together. We don't have the King of Pentacles, but we have the Queen of Pentacles. But we also have the Hermit. So we've got strong Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. We have strong Libra again. We have strong Taurus. We have strong fire. We have Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. We have strong fire as well, because we have the Temperance, and we have the Emperor. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We got strong fire as well. So it could be fire sign. It could be anybody. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, because we've got lots and lots of cups as well. We've got lots of water energy. And it could be Aquarius, Libra, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. So it could be anybody really, but I just thought I'd read those cards just across, because I've never seen a synchronicity like that before. That was interesting. I love to find synchronicities and patterns and things. I think that's one of my gifts, to be honest. Okay, so we have fear and we have inner child. Okay, so if somebody is feeling like they're not, with fear and inner child, if you're feeling you not allowing yourself to be innocent, with this Six of Cups and the inner child, they go very well together, because it's about you feeling that you should allow, about you going back to that happiness, about you going back to that innocence as a child, and being free, allowing your heart to be free, and not being worried like how you start the beginning of the week, which is full of fear. You know, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. That's very much about fear energy, and you finish the week being playful with your inner child. So how wonderful is that? Because you start off Monday worrying, and you end Friday being in alignment with your inner child. So somewhere along the line, playfulness comes in and takes over. Okay, so we have number 50, and that's the cloak. And it says, the message this oracle brings is that you can safely release the forms of security you once held. And this is to do with fear as well. This is exactly what I was saying. The forms of security that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundaries will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from the relationship entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help whilst actively engaging in a deeper relationship. Have fun. So have fun, guys. Have fun. 2020 on the timer right there, I just saw. So then we have number 22, loving all that is. And I think this is a very short one. Yeah, you are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. So you are just asked to love. Everything else will take care of itself. There we go. That's definitely touching on your inner child with that. Just love everything. Find fun and happiness in the good side of everything. And everything else will take care of itself. Just be happy. Give thanks for life every day. So we have fear. And it says, fear is preventing you from living and experiencing your true potential. Perhaps you have tried to suppress your fear, but you have simply locked it away inside of you and has cast a kind of invisible shadow over your life. Fear is not necessarily a bad thing, for it is good for us. But when fear blows out of proportion, becomes irrational, and starts to control our lives, then it is time to face and heal them. Rather than suppressing the fears, let them surface. Face them one by one. Give them your undivided attention. Acknowledge them. Observe and talk to them. Embrace them. With practice, love and patience, each fear will dissolve and transform to light. The healing power of love will fill your heart and mind and thoughts, heart-minded thoughts, and shall come to you. And shall come to know, and you shall come to know and trust that you are always safe, for you are an immortal, eternal child of the universe, an immortal, eternal soul of love. And there we go. And then we have inner child. And it says, your inner child yearns for love and attention. Your inner child wants to have fun. So maybe it's time to stop taking things so seriously. Listen to the message of your inner child. Listen to the message that your inner child has for you. And it says, I am the essence of your soul, self, the guardian of your true self. Let us travel the rest of our path together. A whole world awaits us. A whole universe surrounds us with love. All the time resides within us. All of time unfolds before us. Let us shed light on darkness. Let us jump for joy. Let us be all that we are through life's unfolding dream. Let love conquer all. And that is your inner child speaking to you. So let's do the angel answers. Oops. Oh gosh, right, okay. So we have success. First card out is success. The second card out is trust. Those two just jumped out straight away. We'll see what else we have. So ask your question. Those two jumped out straight away, so I'm going to take those because they're very nice cards as well. So that's a message, definitely. So ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question and the angels will give you an answer. Okay. Oh. And we have a no. And we have compromise. Oops. Compromise. And we have a no. So those are the second cards out. Okay, guys, so that is all I have for you. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful week of August from the 12th. Have a wonderful week. Mwah, many blessings to you. See you again soon.